You step inside the Boston Garden and time seems to stand still. This arena was built back in 1928. Winston Churchill once spoke here, and for all I know, he probably smoked a cigar here long before Red Auerbach. But this building houses more memories than any arena in the NBA. They have saddled 14 champions in Celtic green, and the honor roll here reads like the Hall of Fame. Cousy, Sharman, Russell, the Jones boys, Heinsohn, Luskatov. And on this miserable rainy night here in New England, even an obstructed view at the Boston Garden is a very cherished possession. You see, they have come to cheer for their favorite. His name is Larry Bird, and they think that he will get the Boston Celtics even tonight. But the Los Angeles Lakers have their own Superman. His name is Magic Johnson, and already he has led his team to one victory in this NBA championship series. So coming up now from the Boston Garden, CBS is pleased to bring you Game 2 of this championship series. It's the Lakers and the Celtics. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I am Brent Musburger, and you know, rarely has the pressure been so heavy on the shoulders of the home team in only the second game of an NBA championship series. But since 1975, only one team prior to the Lakers this year had broken through and won the first game on the road. That was the Lakers. 2 years ago, they did it in Philadelphia, and they won that championship from the 76ers. If the Celtics lose here tonight, they would go out to the West Coast, trailing the Lakers 2 victories to none. That is something they do not want. Now let's go down to the floor, and the man who will call the action for you, Dick Stockton. Dick?
Thank you very much, Brent. You know, before game number 1 on Sunday, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the giant 7'3" Lakers center, awoke with a migraine headache, and there was hardly dancing in the streets in Los Angeles. Well, the migraine was massaged away, and Kareem massaged the Boston Celtics. He dominated his battle with the Celtics center Robert Parish, and Los Angeles won that first game. Kareem has no such migraine problems in this game today. 2 other points. James Worthy of the Los Angeles Lakers, who can leap the court in a single bound, it seems. It symbolizes their great quickness and speed. And Larry Bird, who's the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, did not have a typical Larry Bird game in the first contest. He scored well, he rebounded well, but he did not shoot well. And therein lies the Laker game plan. As I bring in my analyst and partner, Tommy Heinsohn, who played on 8 Celtic championship teams and coached 2 more. Pat Riley had a good game plan. Will he follow it again, and what was it?
It certainly was a good game plan, Dick. What he did was pack in the defense against the power inside, close-in game of the Boston Celtics, and he dared the guards of the Boston Celtics to beat him. It didn't work for the Celtics. It certainly worked for Pat Riley. I think we're going to see more of that today.
We're also going to see the fast break. Both teams use it. It's perhaps the most exciting maneuver in all of basketball, and of course, as you know, it's been a Celtic tradition throughout their dominant years, and now the Los Angeles Lakers have elevated this fast break to new heights, Tom.
High praise from the coach of the Boston Celtics, Casey Jones, says the Laker fast break is the best he's seen in 15 years. The object of the fast break is to get the ball up quickly before the defense can get up themselves. Magic Johnson, the perfect middleman to advance the ball, does an outstanding job, and James Worthy, the super big, fast, big forward. Here's Magic Johnson going to come in with one of his other attributes, rebounding, and watch them advance this ball quickly against only 2 of the Celtics as Worthy swoops in for the clincher.
Tommy, Brent talked about the pressure, obviously, on the Boston Celtics because they lost the first game at home. Are they behind the 8 ball really now?
Well, you tend to take a win like that with a little bit of complacence, I think. And not so the Boston Celtics. I think the Boston Celtics are chomping at the bit to make sure that they don't go out to L.A. 2 down. They're a very, very hungry basketball team right now.
Well, one man that would like to see the Lakers go back to the West Coast leading 2-0 is Irvin Magic Johnson, their sensational 6'9" point guard. And right now, he's with our Pat O'Brien. Pat?
Thank you, Dick. We're with Magic Johnson. And Irvin, the Celtics have been talking about slowing you down all week. Is that possible?
Well, I think in order for them to slow us down, they have to shoot a very high percentage. And we have to wait and see what happens. But if they continue to miss, then I think our running game will still be very effective.
Boston's also been talking about this being a more physical series. Is that possible?
It could be. We just have to adjust to that. I think that Phoenix series really helped us because Phoenix played us tough and physical, so maybe we can adjust to anything that Boston be able to do as far as physicalness.
Now, you're not going to hear too many people cheering for Magic Johnson here. How does that affect you and the team? Does that get you going more?
Oh, yeah. It just gets you up and gets you ready to play.
Any place you'd rather be?
Well, I like to be in L.A., and I like to be in Lance and say hello to my mom and dad.
There he goes, the Magic Man. Let's go back upstairs to Brent.
All right, Pat, thank you. Pat alluded to the fact that this could be a more physical game. When I arrived in Boston and read the papers, I thought these two teams were getting ready for a football game rather than a basketball game. All the talk about pushing and shoving. Kevin Lockberry, the coach of the Chicago Bulls, again with us. Kevin, how can the Celtics get Larry Bird into their offense quickly tonight and have him light up the board?
They have to get him into the offense, Brent. He's the best player they have. He's the greatest passing forward that's ever played in professional basketball. He took 17 shots last game. He's got to take 22, 23. They got to get the ball in his hands almost in the backcourt.
Dick alluded to the fact that Kareem had outplayed Robert Parish. Take us inside that matchup. What happened there?
Kareem outscored him by 19. Here's Kareem playing him on defense, pushing him early, and here comes Magic, the double team. It's impossible with a 6'9" guard coming in there to get the ball into Robert Parish.
That's not nice. 6'9" guards. This must be 5'5", 5'6". If we look beyond Larry Bird on the Celtics, Kevin, in your opinion, who is the most valuable Celtic?
I believe it's Kevin McHale. Pat Riley, the Laker coach, said to McHale, we have nobody to guard Kevin McHale. He had 25 points the first game. We'll see an awful lot of him tonight.
I got news, though. The Celtics may not have anybody to guard one James Worthy. You know, Tommy Heinsohn said that maybe the Lakers were a touch complacent. Maybe he's right. Kurt Rambis came to the arena tonight. He forgot his sneakers. Had to send somebody back over to the hotel room, but they're here in time, and we are ready now, and we are just about to bring you Game 2 of this NBA World Championship Series, the Lakers and the Celtics coming up.
69th straight sellout in ancient Boston Garden. Now the starting lineups. First, the coaches. Pat Riley and K.C. Jones. They've been head coaches 7 years, respectively. They've been to the title series 5 times. The forwards, James Worthy, so impressive on the fast break. Larry Bird looking to hit long range consistently. The power forwards, just what the position implies, and they fit the description perfectly. The 2 7-footers, Abdul-Jabbar run round number 1. And the point guards, they're the playmakers. They set up the others. No one does it better than Earvin Magic Johnson. And the other guards, Michael Cooper and Dennis Johnson, their chief asset is defense, but their games go well beyond that. The officials working this game number 2, Jake O'Donnell and Jack Madden, and Paul Mahalik is the alternate. So the Boston Celtics, who have won 14 world championships and looking for number 15, but trailing the Lakers, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who has scored more points than anyone in the history of the NBA, and Robert Parish, who needs to get his game untracked, will jump center. The Lakers are in the dark uniforms, purple and blue, plus gold, and the Celtics in white and green. And Michael Cooper taps it over to Kurt Rambis. The Lakers have built up a 19-point lead in rolling over Boston, who staged the rally in the second half on Sunday. They're going right to Kareem. His famed skyhook misses, and now the Celtics pushing it up. Cooper defending Henderson, who's going inside. That got the Boston crowd charged up. Magic Johnson, number 32. He's 6'9", guarded by a 6'2", Gerald Henderson. Worthy against Maxwell. Celtics fast breaking again, but Johnson picks the ball off. Kareem. And Robert Parish defends Kareem Abdul-Jabbar brilliantly inside. 3-on-1 for Boston. And there's a foul.